you're trauma-informed lifestyle medicine practitioner, but you also consider your organization trauma-informed. And can you help us understand just what trauma-informed means and what the difference is between you being trauma-informed and your organization being trauma-informed?
Thank you for that question. So as a practitioner being trauma-informed, I have trained, I have studied under different teachers what trauma is, how it impacts us, and how it is stored in the body. So basically, trauma is something that happens to us that overwhelms our central nervous system and puts in a position where we cannot function and we cannot respond, right? It just inhibits us. And when the trauma is deep enough and sustaining enough, it literally transforms our brain. So our brain, through neuroplasticity, adapts to the trauma. Our bodies store the trauma. So think about that as beings, as mammals, and the food that we consume, what we consider food, and the trauma that the animals live with and live in and suffer, then we consume that in the flesh. We consume that. It's literally the trauma that we have. We're reliving that over and over and over again. So understanding really what trauma is. But then as an organization, trauma-informed means, listen, anyone that considers themselves grassroots, anyone that says that they want to work with community, and when I mean community, I mean our Indigenous, Black, and racialized communities, ones that are historically marginalized, those that are the consequence, still living every day in the consequences of ongoing colonization. We have to be trauma-informed. And what that means, that's different from DE&I, which starts out from a baseline of whiteness and then brings in other ingredients to diversify. Trauma-informed really does take into account the vastness of trauma, the experience of trauma, the ongoing effects of trauma, and we take that into ourselves.